All right, guys, this is going to be my first video on, things related with JSE Gaming and trying to help out content creators and streamers and stuff like that, trying to give you guys some tidbits. I give you a little reference. I come from a entertainment company. I own the company. I run it with Twan McKay. We do lots of things, 800 events a year, et cetera, et cetera. Tons of opportunities have been built off of the practices that we have. Well, the beauty of it is that we're in the entertainment industry. So is content creation. So is streaming. So that gives us an opportunity to share what we know from our industry in comparison to the industry that you guys are in. Now, this particular video is actually going to be about Later.com. Later.com is a website which is a software built in there, and it allows you to schedule social media posts. Mainly, they focus on Instagram, and it's got nothing to do with the functionality, more so as it has that Instagram actually is a pain in the butt when it comes to scheduling posts. There's very few things that you can do it with. This software, however, is very, very good at it. So, yeah, it's pushing Instagram, but it definitely will help across the board. Now, before I go any further, let me tell you, this is not a paid advertisement. This is not a sponsored advertisement. They do not sponsor us. They do not pay us. Hell, maybe we'll get a cease and desist because we're using all their stuff. But more or less, I want to give you guys an opportunity to try and make your life easier when you're trying to create a social media presence. And these guys have the tools to do it. Now, the first question you got to ask is, what is Later.com? Well, you see here it says, #1 marketing platform for Instagram. It's more than that. It is so much more than that. And essentially, it allows you, again, to complete your presence on social media. This program goes a lot further than just Instagram. I mean, it tells you right there it works with Facebook, Pinterest, and Twitter. I don't see much need for Pinterest, but it does work. Now, this is, there's a couple different ways you can go about this. They do have multiple plans. There is a free plan, which for most of you guys is going to be perfectly fine, all right? But in my case, we run a company, the entertainment company, J Stable Entertainment, and JSE Gaming is like a subdivision of that company. So we actually have one of the bigger subscriptions because there's more stuff that I personally want out of it, and there's more stuff that we can use out of it. If you decide you like the software and you want to go up, dude, go and have a look. Look and see what all the different options are. I mean, there's a ton. The post restrictions go away. The extras come into play. Hashtag suggestions are always a good thing. Look and see what's going to be good for you. The number of profiles and stuff probably ain't going to do nothing for you, but beyond that, the other perks that are in it are good. And if anything, just getting that plus will be beneficial because it's $7.50 a month, okay? At the end of the day, skip one trip to the freaking fast food joint during the month and you just paid for your social media presence. Now, at this point, you're probably going to ask, why do I need it? I can go into Facebook and schedule posts. I can go into, these different places and do it. You can do it in majority of these social media networks, but you can't do it all at one time, and you can't do it super simple. We do it for Facebook too. We have other posts that we need to schedule that we can't schedule through this software, straight links and things like that. But at the end of the day, this software is what makes it easier to manage your social media. Keep a consistent presence. And then you can add in other things along the way here and there when you think about them or when you remember about them. At that point, you have a constant. And that constant is important, and I'll explain why in a little bit. For now, though, let me kind of dig into this and show you why you need it, okay? Before we do, though, let me explain something. When I first started going to the whole streaming scene, I learned that the whole concept of getting more people to your viewers, to your content, it's all about networking, okay? It's networking. There's a ton of ideas you can do that'll take you out, and you can go and do it with other streamers. There's a ton of ideas you can do with other people, but at the end of the day, your viewers, your subscribers, those who come and check out your content, all come from somewhere else, almost 95% of the time first. I say that because at the end of the day, you don't get, Twitch itself, that platform is not designed to show new streamers. So if you're a new streamer, you might not ever get stumbled upon. Where you get stumbled upon is by using other tools at your disposal. Social network, Discord, just overall networking with other streamers, those kind of things. Those are the things that are going to help you build your identity online. But you need to be able to do those, and you need to be able to be consistent. One of the biggest draws to this software for me is the ease of use. As I mentioned earlier, I run an entertainment company. We're doing over 800 events a year. We're staff of 14, every week there are constant dailies I need to do. There's weeklies, there's monthlies. There's so many things that I have to do. So for me, to find a program that will allow me to go ahead and consolidate, integrate, or even just make things smoother, I'm going to take advantage of those. Now, like I was saying, the whole ease of use thing is extremely important to me because at the end of the day, time is limited. I want to get as much done as I can in as little time possible and still have the desired effect. In this case, we can do just that because the process in scheduling a post or multiple posts is ridiculously easy. Now, first things first, let me switch over here to the gaming group. This is the group that is just for JSE Gaming. This includes my 2 personal profiles, gaming personas, and then the 3 different media outlets for JSE Gaming itself. Scheduling these things is super duper simple because all you got to do is go pick your date. I'm going to pick a date next week, and then you just got to add a picture. So let's add a picture. You drag it, you drop it. The bigger the picture, the longer it's going to take for it to load. But beyond that, it's ready to go. Come over here, you drag it, you drop it. Here, you put in there, join us in our Discord. Exclamation point. I like to. Everybody hates it when I do it, but I don't care. www.jsediscord.com. Not the best typer. Sorry. That's what you get. So, I have this set up right now to go to all 5 social media platforms. And all I got to do is click next, right? Now, at this point, it's going to ask you to double check everything. Okay, fine. That one's good. That one's good. That one's not good. Got to redo that one. Okay, fine. So, let's come in here. Let's make this one a little bit smaller because that's what we're going to do. And I'm being lazy, making it quick. Error goes away. Boom. We come down. We're good. And there we go. We hit create posts. Now, next Wednesday, we're going to have these posts ready to go instantly. Easy. And it works both with pictures. It works with videos. The issues with videos is still the same. You're still restricted by the same time frames that you have on the social media in general. The only difference is you can just load it up here and then it loads it up automatically. So another advantage of having this software is that not only can you drag and drop from your desktop or your laptop, but they have an app that goes with this software. You can also upload it directly from your phone. So if you're going to do something, you take a quick picture, you can upload it, and then if you got to sit there and take time later to type something out, it's already there. You just go in there and schedule the post. The picture's already there. Makes it super simple. You can upload multiple things and then go back later and post them when they're going to be relevant, or, repost things that are relevant with a new picture. That is the beautiful thing about this, especially with, you see these numbers right here. It tells you how many times you used it. That's not per platform. That is just overall usage, but it gives you some insight there. It is important to know that this software does not allow you to just do text posts, okay? Your standard type posts will not go through because at this point in time, the whole goal with social media is videos, pictures, things like that, interactive things that grab your attention. That's why you see a lot more of them. As of, lately, the last I heard, and it's March 5th, 2020, the way I've heard it is that the social media giants are pushing the videos and the pictures, and they're pushing the things that they want pushed for that reason. So all your social media gurus and everything else are telling you, go that direction. And let's face it, you're going to read over a bunch of text. Picture catches your eye, you're going to read it. Now, one thing I do want to mention about this software is one drawback. And honestly, it's not even the software's fault, it's Instagram's fault. Depending on your account type, Instagram will not let anything auto post. So if you have a personal account, it's not going to auto post. If you have a content creator post or account, it's not going to auto populate. If you have your account as a business account, it will auto populate. As a business owner, I suggest you do it. However, at the same time, content creators is a newer thing, a newer profile type. So that means maybe there's going to be a whole lot more perks for that. So maybe you want to go that route. The fact of the matter is that it just does not auto post under those two accounts. Now, that's not a bad thing. If you're somebody like me who just doesn't have time or always forgets to post things, you can actually, you get a reminder on your phone. And essentially what it is it pops up and says, hey, this profile has a scheduled post. You go ahead, you post it by clicking the button, and it will download the picture. It will upload the picture, tell you where you want to put it. You want to put it in your feed, you want to put it in your stories. You click on that. Then it uploads a picture, it shows it to you. You can make some edits, and then you just like you're doing a normal post, go through and do everything. When you get to the end, all you got to do is paste. From your phone, you can paste. You just, whatever format your phone does for copying and pasting, the copying's done. Just paste. Paste that text right in there, and you're done. Hit the send button, your post is done. It only takes 30 seconds tops. 30 seconds tops. That's all it is. When it's all said and done, this software just makes things easier. Now, your next question probably be, does it work? The answer to that is yes. And I can actually show you some numbers. Now, keep in mind, the numbers I'm going to show you are not like astonishing. They're not like, oh my God. But at the same time, we're not at the point with JSC Gaming where we're pushing that. We're just creating the content and establishing our online presence. For the main part of the company, however, we have slowly been doing a similar thing, posting more pictures, trying to get more, more in front of people. With that said, that gives us an opportunity to go ahead and, present ourselves on a slower basis. We're not trying to shove our information down everybody's throats. We work mainly on referrals, so we essentially, a lot of what we get is people that come to us and they find us. In most cases, for most DJ companies, all of this stuff is a point of reference. The actual sale is made when you actually talk to the people. However, it's always good to know how your posts are doing. So when you come over to some of the extra stuff that's in the software, if you decide to upgrade your plan, you have an opportunity to look at a couple of different things. Your media library, I think that's included in all the packages, but you can go through that, do things, set things, star things, all kinds of fun stuff. You can look at your conversations, all the posts, the tags, the things that are happening on your social media profiles. They'll show up right here, as well as user views, post views, things like that, all the things that you want to know. The big thing for us, though, is the analytics, and this is one of the main reasons why we got a bigger package, because we want to see. Just going back 3 months, we weren't using this a whole lot going into December. We had just picked it up. We were making a post or two a week. Then we decided in December we were going to go ham, and we started scheduling everything out between then and February. So, as you can tell by this arc right here, it works. Because posting that stuff repeatedly gives you the social presence. Now, it's not instant. You look right here, the impressions that we're getting. We weren't getting a whole lot of impressions for a very long time. And part of that reason is because of content. The other part of that reason is because of presence. We were not a source of entertainment or a source of people's interests. So we did not get propagated in the algorithm to be shown to a ton of people. Then once we started doing some other stuff and trying some other stuff, these were the results. The fact of the matter is, you can put yourself in front of people, but if you don't do it consistently, you're not going to get the return. And that's what this right here shows. We are not posting as much right now, so we're not getting the impressions. We're not relevant right now in the world of Instagram. As well, you can go through and look at all these things and see all kinds of fun stuff. Ton of options, but you got to drill down into it. And there's so much more to this software than what I'm showing you. This is just, hey, quick look, okay? Quick look, search by hashtag. You can search by a hashtag and find what other people are doing. And then boom, you can look and see what other people are posting, okay? There's an option. Mentions, you can track mentions. People that have mentioned to you, you can see what they're doing. Tags are fun. Figure out what tags are going on. There's so much more in this. LinkedIn, if you do that, you can get set up with that. We obviously haven't. But there is so much more about it. The big thing is, though, these hashtags. Now, I can't get too far into this because that's a video all on its own. But hashtags are important, okay? Because at the end of the day, the hashtag for Sea of Thieves is actually Be More Pirate, not hashtag Sea of Thieves. Now, you would think it would be hashtag Sea of Thieves, but it's not. An unexpected error occurred. Be More Pirate. Maybe because I have the hashtag in there. I don't use this very often, so. Nope, it just doesn't want to work. Okay. Alright, so you've seen this screen just switched. I actually just stopped for a minute, refreshed, and did some things to see what was going on. Still don't know why it was broke, but regardless. Use your hashtags. Find your hashtags. Truth of the matter is, you just put in gamer, you might not get as many interests. But if you're a PC gamer, hashtag PC gamer. If you're playing Sea of Thieves, it's not hashtag Sea of Thieves, it's hashtag Be More Pirate. Find the hashtag that people are using with that game. And what will happen is eventually those people will come across your content, and then eventually they'll come to your content creation. Now, once again, the hashtags, they get you in front of people. You know, using the software makes it all super easy. You bring it all back together. At the end of the day, the software is easy to use. They have a free plan, which will work in anybody's budget. And the more you use it, the more it's going to benefit you. Super easy, super cheap. Why not? So that's pretty much it then for this video. Hopefully it wasn't too horrible to sit through. Again, just a quick breeze over the software that we use for both my company and for JSE Gaming. If you're looking to learn more, you have questions, or you need help with it, I don't care. I tell you to leave a message below in the comments, but I'll be honest with you, I don't even know where that YouTube email goes. I've got like 15 emails. So hit us up in our Discord, jsediscord.com. Come in there, ask questions. All right, we have a streamer section. Come in, accept the rules, go to roles, or actually it's games. Accept the streamer role, ask questions, okay? If not myself, several others, somebody can help you guys as you're moving forward on your journey to become a streamer or a content creator.